over 109 million people of today were the estimated count in the Philippines. This is somehow a rough shift in population because just between 2010 and 2020, the Philippine population growth rate was just about 1.72%. And a country or a region with a large number of population will possibly experience overcrowding, waste and housing issues, pollution, and other undesirable phenomena. Therefore, the study GIS-based spatial analysis on the changing demographics, population outgrowth or regression in Agusan resort will be carried out as one of the first steps in starting to change the way we used to live. It will establish a platform of awareness, information, and education concerning population shift or transition, which will demonstrate importance on population control and effective distribution to specific areas considered as rural or urban, not just within the province, but also throughout the region within the Philippine border. In the literature review of this research, previous research findings have suggested that population growth or decline is determined jointly by demographic, social, economic, political, geographic, and cultural forces as well as temporal and spatial influences. However, the existing research on population change often generates different and sometimes conflicting findings. This had led to the gap in the literature review of a systematic view of population change. Now, this research attempts or aims to help fill this gap by systematically examining population change influential factors as well as their temporal and spatial dynamics using a GIS-based approaches such as GIS scatter plotting, ordinary-less square regression, analysis, and modeling. This study provides a more dynamic and less biased estimates of the effects and a more comprehensive understanding of population change. Here's how the changing demographic, this research of the changing demographics in Agusan del Sur will take off. From the data acquisition and processing to the exploration of the effects, then analysis and modeling, and only then we can generate the conclusion. Population transition, which represent the analysis of spatial characteristics of population change and its dynamics with their corresponding spatial metrics, exploring the underlying cause and effects relationship in the changing demographics, will be narrowed down and define what model would best fit in them. Identifying the model and calibrating it or validating it will also be part of the design. This will then possibly present future solution to future scenarios such as that is related to the population change. And lastly, the GIS-based map and models will be developed or will be generated, which contains the analysis of population change, population growth, or regression. And here's how the data collection and processing will be initiated. First, when PSA population census or PopCen permits the researcher to use existing population data files, will the data acquisition and processing phase begin. And as the variables, population, and its corresponding spatial factors will be stored in the GIS database management, it will undergo systematic manipulation and analysis. Then the OLS regression will be run or will be performed with the potentially foreseen outcome to be the GIS-based maps as mentioned earlier and models. And these possible outcomes will be an aid to many government agencies, especially in the development sector, as part of their development plan that regards the accountability of population change, population distribution. It may changing demographics. It may be growing population or declining population. And that would be all. Thank you.